This is Force on Force, a bracket-style tournament featuring the branches of our military head-to-head on the water. The site is Toledo Bend Reservoir on the Texas-Louisiana border. The commander for this operation is Lieutenant Colonel Cody Robertson. Each battle begins in the top, the Tactical Operations Center, set up lakeside. The Lieutenant Colonel Robertson delivers the rules of engagement for the day.
Yes! Yes! Air Force! You use Air Force! Yes! Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah!
This year, the Force on Force crew is teaming up with a Soldier's Child Foundation. ASC takes care of the children of fallen soldiers. With birthday presents, summer camps, and college scholarships, a soldier's child sends a strong message to the families who sacrificed their parent. This nation cares. And this season, you'll meet 16 of these kids who will fish with the Force on Force anglers. Welcome to another exciting season of Force on Force. 8 teams meet, 7 are brand new, and as is the custom, the defending champions return and open up the competition. The tournament always begins with a banquet honoring last year's champions. Marine bass anglers Robert Richards and Kyle Tudor earned the rings, the applause, and the target as this year's team to beat. And so the competition begins. The defending champion marine bass anglers are joined this year by young anglers Allie Weisenhunt of Texas and Aiden McLeod, also of Texas. The competition in the Army team is Jeff Campbell and Sean Dalrymple. Campbell served 9 years in the Army. Dalrymple served 12 with 3 deployments. Their young anglers are Tristan Skornak of Kentucky and Landon McLeod of Texas, the younger brother of Aiden. And only one McLeod will advance to the second round. And they are cheering for each other.
All right, welcome to Force on Force. I'm Cody Robertson, the ground commander for this operation for the 2015 Force on Force Championship with the Soldier's Child Foundation. All right, good deal. Everybody's going to be fishing for a chance to be the 2015 Force on Force champion. Your name will go right here on this awesome trophy. There'll be 4 NFL-sized football rings for the championship. Each team's going to be equipped with 6 Ardent rods and Apex reels. It's going to be up to your team to figure out how best to use your combat equipment for this operation. Everybody understand?
Cool.
All right, good deal. Here's the rules of engagement. While you're out on the water, every fish counts for your total weight, but it has to be a bass. The total weight, when you come back here, we're going to ask you for total weight, total number of fish, and the winner will move on to the next round of competition. Any questions, Army?
No, sir.
Any question, Marines?
No, sir.
All right, shake hands and let's fish. All right, move out and draw fire.
Raw, sir. Your brother's gonna get a ring. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to beat up on your brother?
Yep.
Don't worry, he's coming home with a ring. Don't worry about it.
Ask him.
That's gonna be my ring, not your his.
The only
That means
ring.
there's gonna be 6 rings in this boat.
Tell him. Say the only ring he's gonna get is that one he's wearing around his neck.
Yeah.
Fire pulls up. Come on up. You're clear. You know how to drive that thing? They put pictures on the dash over there. Look, the Marines are already stuck in the line. They can't even get started yet. The water's out here.
Hey,
We
just
got some
remember
pictures we can
to
give you to
be the
make it
champs.
work.
You gotta beat the champs, and you ain't done crap yet, so let's get it on, boys.
I bet
All
they're
the
gonna
way.
go so slow that snail's gonna pass them.
Not else, we'll have a good time, and that's what the most
Roger that.
out here. But I like the wind.
Yep. This is my second time being on the boat.
I'm a little worried about them. They're only gonna have about an hour and 15 minutes to fish where they're going.
What are they doing?
They're going north. This lake is 65 miles long. It's over 155,000 surface acres of water.
They better go fast then.
Hold on.
This is awesome. hurt because we were on the hard seat and we were like,
Force on Force is brought to you by BioBore, by Livingston Lures, by Blackjack Beef Jerky, the official snack of Force on Force, by All Seasons Feeders, and by Ardent, weapon tested and weapon approved. This is not your average fishing tournament. Veterans of our military are fishing for branch pride and doing so with children from A Soldier's Child Foundation. These children have all lost parents who died while serving our country.
The most important job in the United States is to bring the sons and daughters back home in the same condition that they were given to you. And I've learned this week that maybe take that one step further, is that what I can't do that, or others can't do that, there's their children that you can continue to go on and to live that, help them.
my dad was first cav sergeant in the Army. And I really just miss him.
Does your mom ever tell you that there's things about you that remind you of your dad?
Because I have a dirt bike at my grandma's house, and she said that I'm just like him because of that, how I ride and how crazy I am. He was really good at math and science, and I'm really good at math and science.
We owe these guys a debt of our gratitude, them and their families, for their sacrifice, and to be able to go out and spend some time on the water and mentor and just have a good time with these kids. I mean, they were great on the boat. It's a humbling experience. It's one that I'll never forget.
It is Army versus Marines today. The defending champion Marines are fishing close to the ramp, but the Army is spending over 1 of their 4 hours fishing time traveling to an area north on Toledo Bend. For the kids, boat rides, long or short, have their perks.
It hurt because we were on the hard seat and we were like, I've never gone that fast ever in my life, considering that I have a boat. And just being out here with Tristan, Jeff, and Sean is the best.
Not backlash first.
The Marines are in their first LZ and very quickly experience what has become a force-on-force tradition.
First cast with a backlash.
Loosening your competition's reels. Sabotage or not, the first cast had some snags, but the third cast looked good, at least at first.
Oh, Robert's got one. Robert's got a fish. Net. Oh! 4 pounds, Rory. Oh, he just pulled off. That was a nice fish.
That's the only fish I've seen today.
These are about what we call a 50% bait. Most of the time it's because they're coming through grass or coming something to hit it, so it's a very low percentage.
All that took place before the Army arrived at their first area. But now the challengers are ready for action, almost.
I'm Jeff Campbell. I'm out of Fort Benning, Georgia right now. And looks like I just discovered some sabotage that went on in the boat. My reel was backed off, causing me to have a little bird's nest there. But we got it squared away, and I know to check all my equipment prior to making a cast.
We're fishing about 30 minutes for the boat ramp. A lot of, with a military background, a lot of the way you look at the fishing is you got to gather your intelligence. And some of the things we did pre-fishing coming out here was talk to people, found out the bite was shallow. The other thing, we actually, a lot no different than I would conduct an operation downrange. I would get with someone local and be able to provide some of the local knowledge. And so Thursday, we were with a local that really tuned us in and gave us some local information that's not privy to everybody else. But part of being in the military is about using every available asset you have to your advantage. And so we took advantage of that, made every opportunity we had. And so we came across this sweet spot here the other day and found these fish very shallow based on the information that I already knew and based on what we were doing with the local. We were able to put together a pretty good pattern, basically throwing a creature bait and a sprinter bait. Every once in a while I like to check to see how far my line goes down. I get concerned. So, important point, gotta make sure you got a good line.
I blamed mine on saboteurs.
My favorite thing that I got for my birthday this year was a Taylor Swift perfume bottle. It smells like flowers. It's really cool.
Really? Do you think I'd look pretty if I had a Taylor Swift perfume bottle?
You smell good.
Kyle, get him, he's on your line. Oh.
The Marines are 0 for 2 on big fish, but feeling confident they are getting close to a winning pattern.
They're here.
Meanwhile, the Army is feeling pressure with their shortened fishing day.
Don't count on, don't get your hopes up on getting something the first 20, 30 minutes.
I really was getting my hopes up we were going to get something in the first 20 or 30 minutes.
I was too. We work better under pressure. We're just burning off the time so that this last hour we can really put it to them. Sean, did you see that? Look.
You got one, come on.
Boy, he is tiny. All right, what are we supposed to get, guys?
Come on, get the scale.
The scales and the paper. I keep fishing while you do that.
Over there.
Hey.
My first fish on television
Going home
right
empty
here.
handy right here. That's what I'm telling you.
Never give up.
Never give up right there. Hold it closer to the camera. You know that works.
Does it look big?
Yeah, looks bigger than anything I'd get.
That's the smallest bass I've ever caught in Louisiana right there. But
Take whatever we can
they
get.
all weigh.
Thing that we got this.
Which the Marines haven't caught
8
anything yet.
and 9 ounces.
9 ounces.
Just
And there it goes.
be free.
Oh, Robert's got one. Robert's got a fish.
Net. Oh! Let it go, let it go.
Force on Force is brought to you by Skeeter Boats, by Finn's Braided Line, the official braided line of Force on Force and service members everywhere, by Power Pole, by Valley Fashion, and by the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, and Coast Guard bass anglers. Here is your G2 Lake Report. Toledo Bend Reservoir is a big fish lake going through post-frontal conditions, but the cold front which just passed wasn't too severe and the fish could still be shallow. And a storm is coming through tonight. Temperatures for this round are in the mid-60s, barometric pressure is falling, but wind gusts are in the mid-20s, creating havoc in open water areas.
Oh, Robert's got one. Robert's got a fish.
Net. Oh!
The defending champion marine bass anglers swung and missed on big fish twice
4 pounds, Rory.
and have no fish in the boat.
Let it go, let it go.
I can't hold it back anymore.
Team Army risked a lot with the long travel time, but just landed their first fish. A whopping 9 ounces got them on the scoreboard, but set the table for some quick action.
Get the net.
Net, net, net.
I wanted to swing it.
Oh, that one's
In the boat.
big.
Sorry.
That one's
On the camera guy.
Spinnerbait fish. We saw them up here schooling around the shallow water. Came up here and just taking advantage of an opportunity that's going on right now. So
How much?
basically adjusting our pattern a little bit and going from there.
You almost got me that one.
Oh, sorry.
1 pound, 9 ounces. Ready?
Yeah.
10
let's try
minutes
one of
later, the Army strikes again.
those. Yep, that is.
Fish. All right.
You got one?
Need net?
3. Scale. Oh, that one's a big one.
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
Getting something going now. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Fish. Well, I was helping Tristan get a bait and I felt something funny on the other end of my line that I still had in the water, and lo and behold, looks like about 1.5 pound fish. Looks like 2 pounds, 1 3/8 ounce.
Well, I'm the recorder, so I'm the one who has to write down how much it weighs. So, really, The most important job is getting it weighed. The second most is making sure you can write it down and remember it so you can tell the judges.
Just like in the Army, everybody's got a
Yep.
task and a job, and when they all do them and work together as a team, you find success. So
Yep.
it's good luck to kiss fish. Go ahead. Wow, good job.
It's a good Jimmy Houston kiss right there.
Go back
Oh
and
yeah,
tell your buddy.
he's already a ladies man.
Looks like 3 fish
3.
for about, what, 4 pounds right now?
A little bit more than that probably.
So
4.5 maybe.
if we stay in them,
They keep getting bigger.
that's true, that's true. If we stay in them, we
Oh yeah, I
might
need my
pull
bait.
out a win here.
So far this has been a great experience.
I just blew up on it right there. Oh, how could you miss it? That was a big one too.
I saw it. Did you see that? Man, we could have like 15 pounds right now and 3 fish.
There it is.
It's
This is nice.
already.
All right, get your
This
rod
side,
in, get the
this side.
stuff, get the stuff.
This side.
Scale. Where'd you put the scale? Scale.
Here it comes.
Oh! Woo! That
Right
one's
on, man,
huge!
right on.
They keep on getting bigger and bigger.
That's the kind we came up here to get right here.
Woohoo! You Army rock!
That's what it's all
Good
about right there.
Marines! Woo! 4 down.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're down
Good
there.
job, Sean.
5,000 more.
He came.
Who knows how many more we're gonna get? Now soon I'm gonna start running out of room for this on this pace.
You're getting lost.
Yeah,
This is what we came down here to catch fish like this size right here.
yeah.
3 pounds, 6 ounces, or 3 pounds, 6 ounces,
Okay.
right there. Hey, Landon was brave enough to catch a fish. You know, I grew up watching Jimmy Houston. He used to do it all the time. So, hey, I'm not too big to do it either. I'm still a kid at heart. So here you go. There it is. Back to the drink and back to catching another fish. That's what it's all about right there.
Yep. Got one. Where's the scale?
There we go. There we go. Good job. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's why we can. That's another reason we made that ride. They just seem to be a little bit further up in here this time.
That's 5.
This is our 5th fish. This kind of makes us have a limit today. You know, we were hoping to have a bigger limit, but it is what it is. And we're at 2 pounds, 11 ounces. See? Do that.
Throughout this competition, the marine bass anglers are honoring one of their fallen. Jared Spickelmeyer competed in Season 2 on Falcon Lake. Not long before production of this season of Force on Force, Jared Spickelmeyer passed away. His Marine brothers are wearing this Marine pin on their caps in his honor. We are in the final stages of this Force on Force matchup. The Army bass anglers are on a hot streak. A longer travel time cut into their fishing time, but paid off with 5 fish. And then one more.
Bring him up, bring him up, bring him up. No, don't do that.
Woo! Woo!
You got the.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh,
That was awesome.
God dang, that was cool.
We're done on that one.
yep. We need to get out of here. Good
Here, I'll
job,
take
man.
this one. I'll take
Got what I wanted out of that one right there. Told you it'd be worth the ride up here, wouldn't it?
That was awesome. Just reeling in my first bass.
Wow.
You know, we have a saying in the 101st that says, if you want it done, ask the 101. And, you know, I'm down here representing the Army. So if you want the champions knocked out from day one, you couldn't ask for 2 better guys to take these kids out and do it. You know, and that's what we're here to do.
Cool.
Whoa.
But the Marines are not going to get shut out. Their big fish pattern finally pays off.
There we go. There we go.
Get it, get it, get it. We got a fish. one, too. Can I touch it? So slimy.
There it goes.
Slimy.
3 pounds
3
even.
pounds even.
Whoa.
Who wants to let it go? Okay, well, you gotta grab it in the mouth. You gotta
Grab it with both
hard.
hands.
2 hands.
Here we go.
Thumbs.
Here. I'll hold it with you. Ready? I got it. I got it, Robert.
All right.
Ready? Say bye.
Bye.
Now it is time to return to the talk and face Commanding Officer Cody Robertson.
How many fish did you get?
Just tell them to have to wait and see.
There's nothing intelligence about intelligence, right?
I don't know. We were first on the beachhead on the way back.
You just didn't maximize all of your time.
Didn't need to.
All right, welcome back, guys. You accomplished your first objective, which was to make it back on time. Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, good deal. Starting with the Army Bass Angler team, give us your top 3 bullet points on how your day went.
Our day was pretty good. First, we put together a team effort out there. The team effort was, if one of us caught a fish, Tristan was going to grab the notebook to write the stuff down. Landon was going to take the scale to make sure we were ready to weigh it. So it worked out pretty good. Whether I was catching them, he was landing them, and then even Tristan got to land one of the fishes at the end of the day.
All right.
The second point was risk versus reward. We made a 30-minute run. It was something we had to really gamble on with limited amount of fishing time that we wanted to go to a spot where we knew we could catch them at. And the third bullet point was adjusting to conditions. We found the fish had moved a little bit further back. So we had a little bit of adversity at first catching them, but once we got home and kind of figured out what happened, we made that adjustment and was able to move forward from there.
Outstanding. Total number of fish and total weight.
6 fish for 12 pounds, 13 ounces.
Outstanding. Good job, Army Bass Anglers. Marine Bass Anglers, your top 3 bullets and how your day went.
Sir, we decided that no matter what, we were gonna get to know each other and become friends. That was our number 1 goal, was to enjoy our time out there with each other, irregardless of what happened.
All right, sounds like you guys had a great day. So Marine Bass Anglers, total weight, total number of fish.
Total weight 3 pounds, 1 fish.
All right, cool. So we actually had a competition out on the water. With that said, Army Bass Anglers, congratulations. You'll move to the next round of competition. You guys shake hands. Cool. Outstanding.
Good job.
Good job. Thank you.
Landon, good job.
So once again, the defending champions are eliminated in round 1, and the Army Bass Anglers survived to the second round. Accommodations for Force on Force are provided by Cypress Bend Resort. If you want great fishing, great golf, and great accommodations, check out Cypress Bend in Many, Louisiana, right on Toledo Bend Reservoir. It is the host site for Force on Force.